Plants are living things. There are different types of plants in the world. Some of them are tall and big. Some of them are short and small. Plants have different colours. The colour of a plant can change in different seasons and places. A plant has different parts: roots, stems, flowers, fruits, and leaves. Roots are usually under the ground. Stems are usually above the ground. A plant can have many leaves and many flowers. People can eat roots, stems, flowers, fruits, and leaves of some plants. Plants are important to the environment and humans. There are living things and non-living things in the world. Living things can grow up. Living things can move. Living things can breathe. Living things can reproduce and have babies. Living things can feel. They can be happy, they can be scared, and they can be angry. Humans are living things. Animals are living things. Plants are living things. Non-living things cannot grow up. Non-living things cannot move. Non-living things cannot feel. Animals. Plants are living things. They need water so they can grow. They love the sun because the sun gives them light to live. Plants need air because air helps them to make food. Plants live on soil. Soil provides nutrients to plants. Plants need the right temperature to grow. Animals. Animals are living things like plants. Animals are different from plants. Most of animals can move. Most of plants cannot move. Animals do not need light to live. They need air, water, and food to live. Some animals eat other animals to live, and some animals only eat vegetables. Some animals can eat both other animals and plants. Some animals can live in very hot weather, And some animals can live in very cold weather. There are many types of animals. Humans are a kind of animals. We are human. We have different body parts. We have one head, hair, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, and 1 mouth. We can see with our eyes, listen with our ears, sniff with our nose, and eat with our mouth. We have shoulders, 2 arms, 2 hands, and 10 fingers. We carry with our arms, pick up things with our hands, and write with our fingers. We have 2 legs, 2 knees, 2 feet, and 10 toes. We can stand, walk and run with our legs, knees, feet, and toes. Every body part is important to our lives. Our senses help us know what is around us. People have 5 senses. We use our ears to hear. We use our eyes to see. We use our nose to smell. We use our skin to touch. We use our tongue to taste. Animals have senses too. Cats and dogs have very good senses. Cats can see in low light, can smell and hear more accurately than humans. Cats can hunt and eat small animals at night. They are very effective predators. Dogs have very good smelling sense. Dogs help policemen to find objects and people.
Charlie loves fish and chips, but fish and chips are salty and fatty. They are not good for our health. We should not eat fries much. Charlie's mother is a vegetarian. She doesn't eat meat. She eats lots of vegetables and fruits. Vegetable and fruits are good for our health because they have lots of vitamins. Charlie's sister likes sweets and cakes. Eating too many sweets and cakes can cause toothache. Sweets and cakes have lots of sugar. Charlie's brother likes Coke. Coke is an unhealthy drink. It has lots of gas and sugar. Charlie's father likes drinking coffee. Coffee is not really good for our health. We should drink 1 cup of coffee a day. In order to have better health, We should have healthy diet and play sports. In the playground, there are lots of movements. Look, those children are playing the seesaw. The seesaw is moving up and down. That girl is swinging. Those boys are running, and the roller coaster is turning around. Look, the boy is pulling a toy car. That girl is pushing her bicycle. Pushes and pulls can make things go faster and slower. Pushes and pulls can make things go a different way. We can push the thing in front of us. We can pull the things behind us. There are different places for animals and plants to live. Some places are wet, such as oceans, rivers, streams, ponds. Some places are dry, such as mountains, hills, deserts, grasslands. You can find different animals in different places. In wet places, most animals can breathe in water or are good at swimming. Their food is also in the wet places as well. In dry places, animals are good at staying in hot weather. It would be hard for them to find food and water. Some animals in dry places are good at running and climbing because they can go hunting for food. Lots of places are full of litter. Litter is a thing that people throw away after using, like straws and plastic bags. Some animals die after eating litter. So we need to help clean up our environment. We can reuse the plastic and put litter in the correct places. Our weather. Sunny, rainy, snowy, and windy are 4 types of weather. We need to wear different clothes and do different activities when the weather changes. When it's snowy weather, we wear a coat, a scarf, and gloves to go out and build a snowman. When it's windy, let's go to fly the kite because the wind can help the kite get high in the sky. There are satellites which fly above our Earth. The satellites collect information and tell us about the weather in the future. We can know the weather tomorrow when we watch the weather forecasts on TV. What can I do with rocks? There are many kinds of rock. We can use each kind to do a different thing. Diamonds are famous because they are expensive. They are also very hard. Beautiful diamonds are used in jewelry. Many women wear diamond rings. And some men wear diamond teeth. There are ugly diamonds. People use these diamonds to make knives that can cut other rocks. They never break. Quartz rock is not expensive, but they are still very special. We can find quartz everywhere in the world. Some quartz are used in jewelry. People often wear quartz because they believe it brings them good luck. Clocks need quartz to show the correct time. Radios also use quartz. People can change the shape of different materials in many ways: bending, twisting, stretching, and squashing. We can use hands to squash some materials easily, such as clay, butter, chocolate, dough. But we have to use heat and tools to bend and twist hard and strong materials like metal and glass. We can change the shape of elastic materials by stretching them. Elastic materials are made from a special water called sap from the rubber tree. Some materials change their shape if we heat or cool them. For example, chocolate melts when we heat it, or water becomes ice when we put it in the fridge. You can see everything clearly during the daytime because of the sun. It is a light source because it can make light. Lamps, flames, torches, they are light sources too. Water or mirrors cannot make light, so they are not light sources. They can bounce light, like a basketball player can bounce a ball. We say they reflect light. We see ourselves in the mirror or in the water. We call that our reflection. A shadow is a dark area. You can create it by waving your hand in front of a lamp. Then you can see a dark shape of a hand on the wall. When there is a power cut, your computer turns off, but your laptop might not. So, what is a battery? A battery can store electricity. A battery can come in many shapes: coin, rectangle, and more. The first battery was made in the 1800s by Volta, a scientist from Italy. There are two main types of batteries: primary batteries and secondary batteries. You can use primary batteries only once. After that, they run out of electricity. You can find primary batteries in radios, toys, or torches. How about secondary batteries? They can be used many times, and you can find them on cell phones or inside your laptop. We already know about the sun. What about the Earth? It is the name of our home planet. The sun stays in one place, but the Earth doesn't. It moves around the sun, so we can have daytime and nighttime. For example, when it's 8 o'clock in the morning in Ho Chi Minh City, it's 8 o'clock in the evening in New York. This is because New York is very far away from Ho Chi Minh City. At different times of a day, when you stand under the sun, your shadows can change. In the morning, when the sun rises, and in the evening, when the sun sets, shadows are long. But in the afternoon, when the sun is higher in the sky, shadows are shorter. Before we have clocks and watches, people use the shadows to know what time it is.
Clock is a device. It tells the time. There are different kinds of clocks. People put clocks on the wall. Sometimes, people put clocks on the table or on the bookcase. A watch is a kind of clock. A watch is small, and people can put them on their hand or in their bags. There are different types of watches for women and men. Clocks and watches are one of the greatest inventions of humankind. Telephones are one of the greatest inventions of humankind. Two people living in different places can talk to each other using a telephone. There are many types of telephones. Mobile phones or cell phones are small. People can carry mobile phones or cell phones. Nowadays, people use a lot of smartphones. Smartphones are a kind of mobile phones. Smartphones can connect to the internet. People can talk, listen to music, watch videos using a smartphone. Radios used to be the most popular device around the world. Before the invention of the television and mobile phone, most people used radio to listen to music, news, and entertainment shows. People also use radios to broadcast news and make announcements. Radio shows were really popular before there were TV shows and TV programs. Companies who make and broadcast radio shows are called radio stations. Nowadays, you can still listen to radio shows and news on cars and old radios. In the past, when there was no mobile phone, some people used small radios to communicate and talk to each other. These small radios have a cool name: walkie-talkie. Policemen, firemen, and bodyguards still use walkie-talkies to communicate with each other nowadays. Normal people cannot listen to them using normal radios.
A smartphone is a kind of mobile device, but it can work as a computer. People can call and talk to each other through smartphones. People can send, receive text messages, emails, pictures, and songs. People can install different mobile applications. These applications allow people to play games, have video chats, create photos and videos. Moreover, smartphones can connect to the internet. People can browse and search on the internet on smartphones. Smartphones are an important part of modern life. The most popular smartphone brands include Apple and Samsung. Tablet is a type of computer, but it has smaller size and it has no keyboard and mouse. People can use tablet through touching on the screen. Similar to a smartphone, a tablet can work as a computer too. Compared to laptops or computers, tablets are easier to carry and have longer battery lives. People can learn, work, and entertain on smartphones and tablets. They're so convenient.